Last Friday, New Jersey Governor Chris Christie endorsed Donald Trump for the presidential candidacy of 2016. However, this has left many questioning why Christie has done so. After all, just a few weeks ago, Christie announced Trump as unelectable, so why the sudden turnabout? Chris Christie endorsed Donald Trump for three main reasons. First, Chris Christie is a political realist. Second, Christie wants to be in the vice presidential mix. And third, Christie actively dislikes the two other potential GOP nominees. Getting back to my first point of how Christie endorsed Donald Trump because he is a political realist. Anyone not named Marco Rubio or Ted Cruz can see how likely the GOP primary race is going to end, and that's with Donald Trump as the GOP nominee. According to Real Clear Politics, a polling website that uses combined statistics from the top news sources such as Fox News and CNN, the day before Christie announced his endorsement of Donald Trump, Trump was leading the polls on average by 12 points. And then Rubio and Cruz were tailing behind him, going neck and neck between whatever news source you looked at. It depended on who was winning. Rather than fighting a losing battle that seems increasingly unwinnable, Christie decided to endorse Trump so that he could potentially reap benefits later. And like I said, Christie, and like most other successful politicians, is a pragmatist, not an idealist. One of the potential benefits that Christie may reap later is a position in the Trump administration. The second reason why Christie endorsed Trump was so that he may have a position at the 2016 vice presidential candidacy spot. While this is not the only factor of why Christie endorsed Donald Trump, it is certainly a reason. Christie is limited out of term of the governor of the New Jersey state, and he wants to maintain a position on the national stage, which is why he endorsed Donald Trump, so that he is likely to have a position on the national ticket. Even if Christie doesn't wind up as Trump's vice president, he is likely to receive another position in the Trump administration, such as a position of a cabinet member or even attorney general. Cabinet positions are often handed out to those who help the potential president along the road to success, or friends, and through Christie's endorsement, Christie has succeeded at both of these. During the announcement of Christie endorsing Donald Trump, Christie actually pointed out the fact that Trump and him have been friends for many years, and alluded to the fact that they have worked effectively together in the past. Chris Christie was smart in endorsing someone that he is so-called friends with. And lastly, Chris endorsed Trump because he hates Marco Rubio and Ted Cruz, the other likely GOP nominees. Throughout the campaign, you could see Christie's resentment towards Marco Rubio building up over time. Christie views the Florida senator as a central casting candidate who says the right things at the right time and says them in the right way. But after you scratch the surface, it's clear that there's nothing underneath. Or that's how Christie views it anyway. So after the New Hampshire debate, we could clearly see how Christie had reached a culmination of all this anger towards Rubio within this debate. And as for Cruz, Christie views him as the epitome of everything that's wrong with politics. He's a guy who's made his name by obstructing things in Washington, D.C., and Cruz's out-front social conservatism is a mismatch for Christie's views. If there are only three candidates that are likely to have any chance at all for the GOP nominee or the 2016 presidency, and you actively dislike two of them, Marco Rubio and Ted Cruz, you're left with Donald Trump. And this is exactly why Chris Christie endorsed Donald Trump. So overall, Chris Christie endorsed Donald Trump for three main reasons. First, he is a political pragmatist. Second, he wants a position in the Trump administration, either as the vice president, a cabinet member, or potentially the attorney general. And also because Christie actively dislikes two of the other potential GOP nominee candidates, which are Marco Rubio and Ted Cruz. Whether or not Cruz is a good choice for the GOP nomination for the 2016 presidency is unclear. However, Christie's choice to endorse Donald Trump is clear and a good choice at that. Thank you.